The Last Picture Show was a 1971 period piece that followed two high school kids coming of age in a small Texas town in the 50s. The film featured an impressive ensemble cast, including many no-name actors who went on to become big stars. These included Jeff Bridges and Cybill Shepherd. The film was directed and co-written by Peter Bogdanovich. It received immense acclaim upon its release and is considered one of the biggest classics of the 70s. Join Facts First as we take a look at the cast members of The Last Picture Show then and now as of 2022. Timothy Bottoms as Sonny Crawford. Timothy starred in The Last Picture Show alongside Jeff Bridges, with them portraying the two main teens. In the film, Timothy played the character of Sonny Crawford. He had just broken out into motion pictures earlier that same year with the lead role of the 1971 adaptation of Johnny Got His Gun. His appearance in The Last Picture Show came just around the corner, and both roles together made him a star. Following his appearance in The Last Picture Show, Timothy could be seen in several other hit films throughout the 70s. One of his biggest hits was The Paper Chase. Although he continued working into the 80s and still works today, he hasn't maintained his celebrity status quite the same way that co-star Jeff Bridges has. Because of that, he was given a reduced role in The Last Picture Show's 1990 sequel. By the new millennium, it seemed his career in the industry might be over, but it was given an unlikely revival thanks to his uncanny ability to impersonate George W. Bush. In 2001, South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone created the short-lived That's My Bush, which was a parody series that depicted the life of then-President George W. Bush. Timothy Bottoms was cast as the titular political figure, and those who remembered the actor from his earlier career were taken by surprise. The Comedy Central series didn't last very long, but Timothy went on to portray George W. Bush in other pieces of media. These included the feature film The Crocodile Hunter Collision Course, and even a made-for-TV feature called DC 911 Time of Crisis that saw Timothy play the role seriously. He's been married twice throughout his life and has several children, though he seems to be currently divorced. He's still working today, with one of his latest roles being the 2020 adventure feature Tar. Jeff Bridges as Dwayne Jackson. Jeff Bridges is arguably the most successful star that came about from the release of The Last Picture Show. In the film, Jeff portrayed Dwayne Jackson, best friend and fellow high school senior of Timothy Bottoms' Sonny Crawford. Though the two quarrel throughout the film, they end up setting their differences aside and bond over the final picture show of the film. Jeff Bridges had been acting since childhood. He came from a show business family and made his first appearance in the 1951 feature The Company She Keeps alongside his mother and brother. He received acclaim portraying a high school student in the 1970 racial drama Halls of Anger. It was this performance that ended up getting Jeff cast in The Last Picture Show. He received an Academy Award nomination for his performance as Dwayne Jackson, and of course is still a major star today. Over the course of the 70s, he had turns in films like Fat City, The Last American Hero, and The Iceman Cometh. In 1974, he received another Academy Award nomination for his appearance alongside fellow star Clint Eastwood in Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. Jeff Bridges only became more of a star during the 80s. Some of his high-profile roles throughout the 80s included his turns in Tron, Starman, and The Fabulous Baker Boys. In 1998, he took on what has arguably become his most iconic role, with that being the role of Jeff the Dude Lebowski in The Big Lebowski. In the new millennium, Jeff has appeared in the blockbuster films Iron Man and Tron Legacy, and he even finally won an Academy Award thanks to his appearance in the 2009 independent drama Crazy Heart. Jeff has been married once and remains married to his first and only wife today. That wife is Susan Gueston, and the pair have 3 daughters together. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to Facts First for more, and stick around for more of the cast of The Last Picture Show. Cybill Shepherd as Jacy Farrow. After Jeff Bridges, Cybill Shepherd is the other biggest star that came in the wake of The Last Picture Show's success. Following her appearance as high school beauty Jacy Farrow in Last Picture Show, Cybill could be seen in the equally successful 1970s features The Heartbreak Kid and Taxi Driver. But in the 80s and beyond, she became better known as a major television star. She made her first notable appearance in a 1983 episode of Fantasy Island, and her status as a TV star was cemented when she took her iconic role alongside Bruce Willis on 1985's Moonlighting. Following the success of Moonlighting, Cybill was given her own hit series in 1995. This series was simply titled Cybill and was a big hit with audiences. She's been a mainstay on television in the years since, having done notable stints on the series Psych and The Client List. She started her career as a model and continues to work as both a model and actress into her 70s. She's been married twice, is currently divorced, and has 3 children. Ben Johnson as Sam the Lion. Ben Johnson got his start in the industry working as a horse wrangler for Howard Hughes. His big break came when director John Ford noticed him, and a career in Western films followed. Later on, he performed the memorable role of Sam the Lion in The Last Picture Show. He was married once during his life, remaining with his first and only wife from 1941 until her death in '94. 2 years later, Ben passed away himself, suffering a heart attack in 1996. In The Last Picture Show, Cloris Leachman played Ruth Popper. Ruth was an older woman who the character of Sonny engaged in an affair with over the events of the film. Cloris had already been working in the industry for some time, having worked on stage before debuting on television at the cusp of the 1950s. Following her successful turn on The Last Picture Show, she went on to play an iconic part in the hit series The Mary Tyler Moore Show, even securing her own spin-off. Cloris was married to director George Englund from 1953 to '79, and they had 5 children together during their marriage. Not long before her recent passing, Cloris made history by being the oldest actress ever to appear on the reality series Dancing with the Stars. She was 82 at the time and passed away at 94. Ellen Burstyn. Ellen Burstyn played Lois Farrow. In the film, Lois is the parent of character Jacy. Following Ellen's appearance, she could be seen in The Exorcist and Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, the latter of which garnered her awards acclaim. The critically acclaimed actress is still alive today, though hasn't been working much since the 90s. Eileen Brennan as Genevieve. Eileen Brennan played Genevieve in The Last Picture Show. Prior to her passing in 2013, she could be seen guest starring on notable television series such as Seventh Heaven and Will and Grace. Clu Gulager as Abilene. Clu Gulager played Abilene, the physical laborer who becomes the lover of Jacy. After appearing in The Last Picture Show, Clu appeared in several notable horror sequels in the 80s, including A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. Clu's role in the film has made him a favorite at horror conventions, where he still likes to appear today at age 93. Sam Bottoms as Billy. Sam Bottoms played the mentally disabled character of Billy, though he became better known for his appearance in Apocalypse Now later in the decade. He passed away in 2008. Randy Quaid as Lester Marlow. Randy Quaid had a fairly small role playing Lester Marlow. Randy went on to become better known for his other film roles, including his turn in 1996's Independence Day. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know that a lot of the cast of The Last Picture Show is still alive and working today? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Factsverse if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.